Hey friends, Saturday afternoon is a great time for a strength workout. And what I have for you today is something we haven't done before. There's gonna be no timers this time, no voice cues, really simple kettlebell workout. And since I like jump rope as well very much, I will just use it for a warm up. And maybe I will also use it in between my pyramid sets. Let's see how much time that takes us. The actual workout won't take more than 30 minutes, definitely. And I have my 24 kilogram kettlebell ready for me. And since this workout is for strength, and from all strength work, you will also have an immediate cognitive boost. So it's really beneficial to do this type of workout before you start your workday, actually. And you can totally have it along with your coffee, and this is the actual preferred way. It's afternoon for me, but if it would be morning, that would be the same type of setting, and at the same time, I am getting sunshine in my eyes, which is also beneficial both in the morning and in the afternoon. So we are not just nourishing our physical bodies, but we also take care of our longevity and well-being overall, and boosting our cognitive performance. And for me, I also like to do it in the afternoon as well because, well, it's not fatiguing at all. And I have a couple hours workout planned this afternoon. So I will use this kettlebell session to boost my cognitive performance to the maximum level, in addition to taking care of my body, of course, and building some quality muscle and strength. Again, since this is a strength work, you should use the heaviest kettlebell you have, like literally up to 32 kilograms. I don't think it's beneficial to have more than 22 because for most people it's gonna be too much, and you will understand why in a minute when I show you the actual complex. And you can do it alternatively, you can do it with two smaller kettlebells or whatever is the weight that feels like really challenging for you. But every rep should feel like work. And we are just gonna go for a couple reps per each pyramid set. And we will build up to some certain point until the forearm starts to break, until you can no longer continue. And then we will go down the pyramid with the same set of exercises and go back to one rep. And then we will see how much time did it take me. And if it's gonna be under 15 minutes, I will probably drink some water, jump some rope, and repeat the entire thing again. Yeah, so we're having some presence here, and guys, let me remind you that this is a Q&A session as well. I will keep my eye on the chat as I go, and if you have any questions about training, nutrition, what have you, just put them in the chat, or if you're watching this in the recording, put them in the comments, and I will make sure I answer all of them as soon as I'm done with the workout or during the break. And pretty much the only thing you need is your water bottle and a heavy kettlebell or two lighter ones. This one is really interesting. It's challenging, but it's not fatiguing. So you're not gonna kill yourself doing that. You will feel challenged. You will feel stronger when you're done. And of course, there's gonna be some sweat going on, but not too much. So depending on the weight of your kettlebell, you may not even need a shower, but that highly depends. This is very individual. So let's get the music going. I have something very light for us today, and I will leave this info screen open at all times so that if you have an opportunity, you can scan this QR code and download the free fitness guide. This is basically a textbook for all the things I teach through this channel. This is the fastest way to get from whatever you're at in your fitness journey to where you want to be, lean and muscular physique, top performance in the least amount of time possible. So if you're interested in some more structured training, nutrition, and recovery protocols, grab the copy. It's totally free, written for this community specifically. Yeah, and we're also gonna have a 7-day challenge really soon. So if you not wanna miss it, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the announcement. So let me now activate the get the music going and let's get to the workout. I will jump rope just a little bit, just enough to warm myself up, and we will get into the kettlebell work. And sincerely, with this type of heavy kettlebell, jump rope will feel like a break. So whenever you feel like it starts to be too much, give it a break, but don't stay still. Jump rope, for example. That's a really good way to still keep your heart rate pumping, keep the juices flowing, but then at the same time, you are not sedentary, you are not stationary, you still keep warm, and as soon as you're ready to go heavy again with your kettlebell, you will start doing just that. And you can totally jump rope to any kind of music, including metal, really heavy stuff, some industrial, or on the other side of the spectrum, to pop music, to EDM, to whatever. And I just happen to like this sort of rhythmic electronic music of around 120, 140 beats per minute. It seems to be pretty optimal for rope jumping. Has enough rhythm and it's not slow so that you can get some sweat going if you follow the beat. If you mess it up, just go back to jumping. Nobody is judging you based on that. And even if they would, it doesn't matter as long as you put in the work. And challenge is enough for you to reap the benefits. I also have some tea going on. This is my caffeine source for this workout. And yes, it's totally okay to have tea or coffee during your workout. Caffeine increases your performance and helps you to get most out of your body. And there is no real danger unless you have some, I don't know, like heart disease or that type of condition, cardiovascular health. If it's quite okay, if you're a normal person, go ahead, have your coffee, have your tea. And it's really nice for me in this weather because no matter what you think, this is Finland and it's actually close to freezing temperature outside. And it's only warm enough here because I have this glass here and the sun is actually shining. Otherwise, I would be really freezing. Don't forget to ask questions, guys, in the chat or in the comments. I will have a look in a couple minutes. So, I will first demo. So it goes like this. First, you can see the list of the exercises in the info screen. So first we go swing. So we go swing, then we immediately go clean, then we go press, overhead press. I will do the strict version, so I'm not pushing with my legs, I just do the strict press. Then immediately after the press, I go into the squat, and this is this front rack squat. And then I put down my weight and immediately go bent over row. This is all on the right side. Now immediately after any rest, I switch to the left side and I do swing, I do clean, I do press, strict press, squat, and row. This is the first pyramid round. For the next one, I repeat exactly the same sequence, but now I go 2 swings, 2 cleans, 2 presses, 2 squats, and 2 rows. And I will continue this way as long as I can sustain it. And for me, right now, at this stage of training, I will probably finish somewhere around 6 reps. Let's see how much time that takes. And maybe more, I don't know, let's see. And as soon as I figure out that my form breaks down or it starts like being terribly heavy, I will start going down the pyramid. So I will go 5 reps. If I finish at 6 reps, I will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as soon as I hit 1, I'm gonna be done. And again, we will see how much time that takes. Let's take time. So it's 4:30. Now I'm starting, and let's see how much time that takes. So let's go. Round one. Swing, clean, press, squat, row. The other side. First one done. Now second. 2 swing. 2 cleans. 1, 2. 2 presses. 1, 2. 2 squats. 2 rows. Next side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 squats. Two rows. Second round done. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Three. The other side. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Round 4. Now 4 times each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four rows. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, done. 5, 1. And of course, as you can tell, those reps, they really add up. And if doing 5 swings is pretty easy, then doing 5 presses is harder. With the same weight. And then squat, of course, is very hard. And the rule of thumb is, of course, to go as long as you can go. I will remove my bracelets because they start to interfere. You should go as long as you can go without breaks. And I had just made one short break, but this is totally okay. Because the goal is not to kill yourself. The goal is to have a great workout and feel great after you are finished, and become eager to come tomorrow craving for more. 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Took me 9 minutes. I will attempt to go for the 6th round. I may fail, and this is okay. Six. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is probably not gonna be clean presses anymore. Yeah. I have used the opposite hand to help during this front rack squat, because my grip strength starts to give out, and I use it to just keep it in place. Squat anyway is the lower body exercise mostly, even though in this case it makes you, it's like a unilateral exercise, so it keeps the opposite side of the core to work really hard. But first of all, making it more stable will allow you to work your muscles more like carefully, without wiggling around and trying to catch this weight which is trying to fall off. So it's quite okay. And also during the clean you can assist. I will show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clean. 1, you can assist. 2, 3, 4. As soon as it starts being like very heavy. 5, 6, to prevent it from bending on your forearm. 壮。
Hands up, thumbs down, represent that detail.
When I stand up, you sit down. This is life and I wear the crown. Digital, gon' hold me down. Politic and y'all know me now. Across the wall, I changed the post. Came broke, she's in the club, she's going home with. Ladies, husbands over the old hands up. Lights are moving.
6, done. So it took me 5 more minutes to just finish this set number 6. So with every next number it gets progressively harder and progressively longer. But 6 reps is pretty much on the edge of my abilities right now. So I will not go for 7. I will now start going down. Just get a sip of water and go down. So we are officially halfway through. It's 15 minutes, exactly as promised, and we will take another 15 minutes to go all the way down to 1 rep. So now we go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since you are now very well warmed up, may start feeling like you can go indefinitely, but this is definitely false. Just a really nice feeling of being kind of limitless. Yeah. 5. A little bit of assistance. The other side. 5. No rest. At least not much. Feel free to catch your breath. But this is pretty much it. Yeah. Five done. One step down. 4. 2. 3. 4. Down.
I love it when you feel like getting nasty.
The other side. 4. Yeah. Go. This is a total body killer, guys.
Lately I've been feeling kinda strange. My senses are on fire.
It hits your entire body.
And I can't explain.
No single muscle is left untouched.
Well, lately I've been feeling kinda strange.
Biceps, triceps, pecs, core, glutes, hamstrings, quads, and even calves. We have hit calves with the jump rope. 3,
Something's going on, I can't explain. I think it's mine.
4, done. Now 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. The more we get down the pyramid, the less assistance I need from the other hand during squats. But my press starts to already is breaking down. So probably 6 is my absolute maximum for now. 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. 2 rounds left. 2 and 1. Sip of water. This thing is like a drop set built in. As you have fatigue, as fatigue settles in, you start having progressively less reps. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 squats. And 2 rows. The other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, 2.
Gonna send into outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send into
Last
outer
one.
space
1 rep of
find
each.
another race.
1,
Gonna send into
1,
space
1.
another race.
1 squat
Gonna send into outer space
and 1 row.
find another race. I'm gonna
The other side.
outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send into outer space
Yeah.
find another race.
Yeah. Yeah. Done. That was fucking hard. And so the entire session took me 26 minutes, which is roughly 13 seconds per side or per direction. my upper chest and my shoulders are totally falling off, totally toast. I definitely feel my biceps, my core is on fire, my lower back is in a really good kind of functional state. So there is no danger to it. So usually when you start working really heavy, you may start feeling your lower back kind of on the edge of, of the injury if you are very attentive. And this is not the case for me right now. So I feel like this is the weight I can fully control. So there was no danger of getting injured here because it was slow and controlled. And you should aim for the same. And if you start feeling like this is maybe too much, either don't climb all that high with your reps, or take the weight one step lower. So if you start with 24 and it feels like too heavy, go down to 20. And if you are wondering how the hell would I keep all those kettlebells in my apartment, well, you actually don't have to. There are those adjustable kettlebells, and they cost a little bit higher. The price is a little bit higher than usual, but the increments are so small that they actually replace the entire like 10 or 12 weights. So they are well worth it. And if you already have a couple, you can get this adjustable one so that it will add to your existing weight. So for example, I have this 24 kg, and if I get one adjustable kettlebell, I can adjust it to 24, and now I have two 24, which increases my my training ability, or the ability to ramp up weights for probably one more year. So that's like insane value for the money. And let me know in the chat if you are willing to have an affiliate link for the adjustable kettlebell, because I don't like smashing those links across your face. It's just, I just happen to know a very good company in Europe that produces those adjustable kettlebells of a top, very, very high quality. And there are a couple of vendors in Europe who produce them, and this one seems to be the only kind of totally honest and having high quality at the same time. So if you're interested, let me know in the chat, and I will put the link somewhere in the description or in the chat. And if you have other questions, put them into the chat right now, because I will be reading comments in a minute. And of course, you want to cool down. After this type of workout, you definitely need to cool down. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm not a teenager. And when you are 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and so on, your body needs just a little bit more love. And to be honest, like, anyone will benefit from having a warm-up and a cool-down. But especially of course, people after like 30 definitely should do proper warm-up and cool down. And of course, you know that my favorite way of warm up and cool down is a jump rope. There is nothing better. It cools you down really gently while still keeping your heart rate around at least 100, 120. And at the same time, it allows you to practice your footwork, which is beneficial for all people, since we all are wearing those terrible modern shoes and sneakers, and the jumping rope, especially barefoot, will allow your feet to restore this ankle mobility, restore function of those really small muscles in your feet that rule your fingers and all this foot movement. So it will bulletproof your shins, your ankles, all those small bones and muscles in your feet, which will allow you to go like injury-free forever for the rest of your life. Same with kettlebells, basically. It's the safest way you can take care of your lower back at home, and legs and lower back being the most underrated and overlooked muscle groups in regular, normal people like you and me. Yeah, so it's probably time to, I will just have another sip of water and have a look at the chat. If you have nothing in the chat, I will just go have my dinner. Let me switch off the music. Yeah. And again, if you're just starting your journey and you don't know how to approach this training, what equipment should you use? How many times per week should you exercise? How many sets? How many reps? Which exercises to pick? Because there are a ton of different exercises, and some of them seem like very fancy, and some of them seem very heavy and very difficult. And which ones are better? All answer to all those questions you can find in this free fitness guide that you can download by scanning this QR code you see in the info screen. This is a textbook basically for the community of this channel. This is my gift to you. It's totally free. I have written it specifically to answer like 99% of questions that we are getting in comments in the chat on a daily basis. So basically, if I would be a very rude person, which I'm not, I would, to answer every question, I would tell you, go read the book. But of course, I still do answer all the comments myself and try to give you elaborate answers, because even in the free guide, it's more of a, I don't know, bird view kind of thing. So it definitely has a ton of value, but still it will kind of give you all the information and all specific kind of implementation approaches. But those workouts, for example, you will have to construct them yourself based on what you have learned there. Because, well, from my point of view, it's important that you understand the training principles yourself. Same for nutrition principles and sleep principles. Otherwise, it's no different from any sect, like we're not Ku Klux Klan here. And I want you guys to understand everything you do to your body and put into your body. So that's why it's crucial to read it yourself and make sure you understand the underlying principles so that you can take your body and your mind to the next level, whatever that next level means to you, because we all have different whys or different reasons to exercise. Someone wants to fight this afternoon fog, brain fog, defeat the fatigue, reclaim the energy. Someone wants to become stronger. Someone wants more muscle, like huge frame and all that stuff. Small, scrawny teenager guys, they just want to get bigger, get more massive, get more like attractive for their potential partners. And someone wants to lose weight, it's the totally different direction. That's why there is no single answer to everything. But the principles are actually the same. So as long as you figure out how your body works, how your metabolism works, how you can quantify everything, then you pretty much can take yourself to any direction and achieve any goal that is humanly possible. And again, all you have to know is to understand once and for all how your body works, and more importantly, the way it doesn't work, because there is a lot of BS on the internet, on YouTube specifically, that's just false. So don't listen to all those gurus. Make sure the information you consume come from authoritative sources, and it doesn't have to be my book or my guide or my source of information. Just make sure you research the person you're taking the advice from. And I just happen to be a certified personal trainer, so I'm legally kind of qualified to give this type of advice to you people. So let's have a look at the questions, or let's see if we have questions, because I'm not entirely sure that we have them. Mm. Yeah, we don't have any kind of specific questions about training, but we have a bunch of hi's. So, hi, people. Hi, everyone who said hi. Hi, Mark. Hi, Ice Cream. Thank you all, guys, for coming. I will probably go my way because I am totally like done for today. As you can tell, that was hard, and I will go get some rest and some really quality food. And the ice cream says, I missed 2 days of run because of rain, feeling wound up. Yeah, it's like, I hope you have a reason to run every day, because I used to run every day and that's no fun, actually. And everything is basically it. Those things, these challenging things, they are fun if they are sustainable. But then running every day, again, maybe it depends on how long are your runs. And if you are, for example, a professional marathon runner and your daily run is like 5K, then it should be totally fine. This is very enjoyable, actually. But then if you start running like 10K every day for some odd reason, like many people try to do this for weight loss, for example, that would be really weird, because I have tried that and it doesn't work the way you expect. You will just feel this exact way. You will feel like totally down, low energy, very hungry, and I mean, like, make sure you know what you're doing, and that this what you know actually works for you. Because again, depending on a bunch of circumstances, it may or may not work for depending on what kind of person you are and what kind of training you are doing on a daily basis and how adapted you are to this endurance training, for example, or those more frequent runs. 4 foot landing, 2 kilometers every day. Yeah, then totally like, please continue. Especially front foot stride, especially. And if, by the way, if anyone is struggling with developing proper running footwork, uh, running foot placement, which would be the front foot placement, would be the desired one, then just try jumping rope. We have a 7-day start with jump rope challenge on this channel. Just search through those live streams. We have this series of 7 videos, and it gradually ramps up from 1,000 jumps per day all the way to, I don't remember. Oh, no, it goes from 100 jumps and all the way up to 1,000, and I don't remember. But it helps you basically kickstart your jump roping journey, and jumping rope on its own will help you develop the proper running form and proper foot placement during running to prevent injuries, because running is the most injury prone type of sport. So don't get it very lightly. 2 kilometers is like totally fine type of distance, and you can probably start building up as soon as you feel comfortable. But again, make sure you include some weightlifting, because even if your goal is to lose weight, for example, then by doing running only, it's like not optimal. You absolutely should have some cardio in, but at the same time, you should start lifting weights as soon as possible, because it will help you build lean muscle. And the more lean muscle you have in general, the faster your metabolism is going to be, and the more calories you're going to burn even at the rest state. And especially if you don't enjoy running, you will, the more muscles you have, the less running you will need, actually. And it's, of course, there are a lot of studies, and running is, of course, beneficial in like reasonable amounts. And you totally should do something for your cardio each and every week, like a longer session. But those people also don't tell you the exact kind of options you can have for cardio. And it doesn't necessarily have to be running. It can definitely totally be jump rope, for example, which you can do in your living room, and don't even go outside if you don't feel like, especially in the rainy day. So this is what I would gonna do, because I have this running planned every Tuesday, and if it rains on Tuesday, I will just go jump rope in my living room or on this balcony. So this is the easy answer. And then if you also have a bit of a lighter kettlebell, you can basically, if like 24 is your max weight, then go a couple weights down to, let's say, 16, and go like set up some workout timer and go until you basically feel like, until you enjoy it. And with that, a bit of a lighter weight, you can go like basically for a very long time, for like 40 minutes, even for an hour, maybe sometimes. So just throw some short rest or jump rope in between those heavy sets or heavier sets. And that will also count as cardio, basically, because those ballistic lifts, they are really, they will boost your VO2 max. It will actually skyrocket because this is cardio. This is weightlifting and cardio. Some people call it endurance weightlifting. Yeah, Victor. Hey, yeah, mace ball, definitely. Mace swings, kettlebell swings, all those ballistic lifts. And maces, yeah, for the upper body, maces are probably even superior than kettlebells. So, yeah, you are on a good track. And like I said, much love to you guys. I will go do my rest of the work for the day and have my dinner. It's been a pleasure to be here with you, and we're not having very high attendance rate nowadays, but that's quite okay. Next week, by the way, we are gonna have, I will make sure to plan it in advance, but next week we are gonna be doing a beginner-friendly um, live stream for those of you who are just starting their fitness journey and struggling with all those questions. And I will personally answer and address all of your concerns. Which exercises, how much, how often, which ones are the best, which equipment is the best, which equipment is the cheapest, which packs more value for the buck, and so on. So everything is going to be answered, and definitely any level of athlete is going to benefit from this live stream, but especially you beginners and you who never exercised before. So if you're interested in something like that, hit subscribe, and I see you next week for that one. So thank you all guys for coming. I will Yeah, yoga is definitely fine as long as you are not perceiving yoga as something that will help you to lose weight, for example, because some people think that yoga will help them lose weight. Well, it will, but the progress is going to be so small that it's like negligible. And please don't have yoga as your main weight loss strategy. Even like walking would be better because it doesn't need any special gear. I would actually go for a brisk walk instead of yoga if your goal is to lose weight, because that will burn more fat and you can sustain it for longer than yoga. So, yeah, you guys already know what you have to know. And if there is something you don't know, grab the book. Thank you. See you next week.